This video is brought to you by Hit Point Press and their Big Bad Booklet series, and by Skillshare, the online learning community for creative people like you. Hello and welcome back to The Gallant Goblin. Today I've got an interesting one for you. This is the premium set from Pathfinder Battles Deadly Foes, the Clockwork Dragon and the Starspawn of Cthulhu. Now, we haven't reviewed the full set of minis from Deadly Foes just yet, but it's on our list, and our list of things to review is very long. Pretty soon we'll be launching our Patreon to help improve and expand our coverage, and one of the perks you receive, besides early access to our videos and new 5e supplements and access to exclusive content, is the ability to vote on what we review each month. So if there are things that you're itching to see, that's the best way to nudge us in that direction. But for now, let's take a look at these two very unique monsters and see how they might fit into our games. Let's kick things off with the Clockwork Dragon. These creatures were crafted by the ancient Aslanti Empire. One of the big mysteries in Pathfinder is what befell the first great center of human civilization on the planet, Aslant. What was once a great continent is now at the bottom of the ocean, with only a few islands and atolls remaining. But in its heyday, Aslant was unrivaled in its power and technology. Without going too deep into spoilers, they built the Clockwork Dragons, along with other Clockwork creations, to defend themselves against external threats. There are rumors out there that some of the designs were so advanced that a few of the Clockwork Dragons actually gained sentience and the ability to alter their own programming. But you didn't hear that from me. The Clockwork Dragon is a CR16 creature with a full stat block and several pages of lore in the 6th book of the Shattered Star Adventure Path, The Dead Heart of Zen. So you probably know Cthulhu, the cosmic entity created by H.P. Lovecraft back in 1928. Well, Pathfinder has adapted some of that mythos into their own lore. There are powerful demigods known as the Great Old Ones, of which Cthulhu is one. They are said to live in the darkness between the stars, in a place called the Dark Tapestry. Well, the Starspawn of Cthulhu are a race of titanic evil aberrations who resemble and serve Cthulhu. They seek to expand the Dark Tapestry by invading planets and extinguishing whatever life they find there, but they don't attack directly. They invade the nightmares of susceptible individuals, eventually leading them to form cults devoted to bringing forth the apocalypse. Then, when their society has become unstable, the Starspawn attack. You can learn more about the cults of the Dark Tapestry and find the stat block for the Starspawn of Cthulhu in the 4th book of the Carrion Crown Adventure Path, Wake of the Watcher. Both figures come on huge-sized bases, which is what their stat blocks call for, and come with unattached wings. Well, the dragon had unattached wings. I'm pretty sure the Starspawn's wings became unattached at some point, as it looks like the glue just didn't hold. But let me say, we've had these figures in the box for more than a year now, and they've been transported cross-country for us, so this time any damage may be on us, I think. The dragon's wings fit very snugly into slots on his body, but like with many of these older figures, it makes me nervous how much force it takes to really push them in there. I decided to just glue them into place this time. And of course, I re-glued the Starspawn's wings as well, and that was a very easy process. The dragon in particular feels a little bit small compared to all the absolutely enormous modern dragons we've gotten in the last year or two. But he is the appropriate size based on his stat block, and I know a lot of you prefer it that way. The Cthulhu Mini, I think, is really impressive. It's kind of making me want to sit down and read through the Wake of the Watcher to see how they use them in their story. You know, I like hags, and the hags work in those subtle, wicked ways, and these are kind of similar, but on a larger scale. Now, this set is hard to find right now. With some hunting, you may be able to find a set on the aftermarket, and WizKids has sent some of these older sets into reprints, so keep an eye out for those as well. You can also sometimes find the figures sold individually if you have your eyes on just one of them. But they are available unpainted in the Pathfinder Battles Deep Cuts line from WizKids for less than $15 each. And these two figures would be a lot of fun to paint, I think. I do need to start my own painting series at some point. I don't know, maybe that could be a Patreon goal. Let me know what you think of these critters in the comments section down below. I'd also love to hear if you've run or played in Shattered Star or Carrion Crown. What did you think of those? Let me thank our sponsors for this week. First, Skillshare, which is a fantastic resource for learning new skills and improving old ones. They have thousands of inspiring classes to learn illustration, graphic design, photography, crafts, animation, creative writing, and so much more. Let's say you want to take the star spawn of Cthulhu here and write some stories or adventures about him. Well, they have several classes to teach you how to write those kind of horror stories and how to design your own horror characters and even do horror-related photography and game design. Recently, I've been going through the class Science Fiction and Fantasy Creating Unique and Powerful Worlds by Lincoln Michel, which is great for your D&D and Pathfinder games at home, especially if you're homebrewing your own setting. He'll teach you how to make your own world unique in both a broad thematic and granular level. It's a must-take class if you're into world building, and isn't that what we're all here for? Skillshare is curated specifically for learning, meaning there are no ads and they're always adding new premium classes so you can stay focused and follow wherever your creativity takes you. And it's less than $10 a month with an annual subscription. The first 1,000 subscribers who use a little link in the doohickey below will get a free trial of their premium membership so you can explore your creativity, and using that link lets them know we sent you. So thank you to Skillshare for their support. We also want to thank Hit Point Press and their Big Bad Booklet series. Thank you to those of you who supported the Hexbound Kickstarter. Joseph W. even posted a comment about us in their Kickstarter page, and I really appreciated that. You should also check out their Big Bad Booklet series, a monthly zine about boss monsters for 5th edition. Each one gives you everything you need to run a fun adventure with your gaming group. I'm planning to make a full video about the Big Bad Booklets here pretty soon, which I'm really looking forward to. You can subscribe to get the current editions in either print or digital format, and you can find back issues on the Hit Point Press store. This month, come meet Shen, a devious but playful underwater clam monster who can rapidly evolve into more fearsome and powerful forms. Will you celebrate victory or clam up when you're in too deep? You gotta love puns. Learn more and subscribe today at bigbads.com. And thank you for watching today. Lots of fun stuff coming up, including some long-in-the-works reviews of the latest sets from Beadle and Grimm's. Be sure you're subscribed so you don't miss anything. You can also find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Until next time, be safe, have fun, love each other, and I'll see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.